Hey y'all, Papa here. Just me today, and we're playing a little bit different game. This is Marvel Snap. I played this game, I don't know, a couple years ago. It came out, what, 2, 3 years ago? And I played it for a bunch of time, collected a bunch of cards, and just dusted it off recently. Thought I'd show you all my deck that I just created, which is kind of weird. Um, so let's get into it. So this is a deck I constructed just the other day. If you guys aren't familiar with Marvel Snap, this is a card battler. And basically, you get spots for 12 cards. And these cards are built around this card right here, which is Nightmare. And what he does is he changes all the abilities of these cards. So right now, if you were to remove Nightmare from this situation, we've got America Chavez. Let's just look at each of these individually real quick. So when she's put on the board, she gives the top card of your deck +3 power. Always good to have. Very nice, useful card if we're trying to scale power. And as you can see, they have these neat customizable cards. You can do different borders, you can do different effects and all that. Kind of makes it fun that way. Okay, so going to the next one, Nico Minoru. She is kind of an interesting card because she has a bunch of different abilities. So as she progresses through the rounds of the game, her powers can be different. So the spell, as it says here, the spell changes each turn. So Nico is a spellcaster in the Marvel Universe. And one of the things she can do, she can make your card become a demon, which is 6 power. So that may be good for if you play a card that's very low power, it does something. And then after that, it changes to a demon, which is 6 power. So it puts a little more power on the board. But you don't want to use this for a card that might have an ongoing effect or something that has more than 6 power, obviously. Because everything's about power. You want to win your lanes in this game. Her next spell is an on reveal, so when it pops off, after you play your next card, destroy it to draw 2 cards. So again, not something you want to do with a card that is powerful. You want a card that triggers something, and then it is replaced or removed off the board, and then you draw 2 more, so you can use something later. This one moves your next card to the right. It can be helpful in some situations if you're trying to move around, get into different lanes. And then this one it gives it +2 power. So a few different things. Oh, and replace the card's location. She has that ability as well. And one more. After you play your next card, add a copy of it to your hand. So she's got a bunch of different things. Double this card's power. Yeah, she's got a lot of different spells. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a utility thing. You choose Nico if you want to drop her down and do something for the next turn. She only costs 1 to play. So that kind of makes her an easy play on turn 1. All right, Mirage. Mirage is a good card because you are copying a card from your opponent's hand and giving it +2 power. So power is the score in the upper right here that gives you your game-winning condition. So you always want more power again. So that's what we're looking for. Lizard is interesting because he has -4 power if your opponent has 4 cards at that location. So we want to stick him in a spot where there's not a lot of enemy cards. There are ways for us to mitigate that, but this is a big negative. That's why he has 6 power with only a 2 cost when you put him down, because he's got this big negative. But we'll see how we can deal with that in a little bit here. All right, let's move on to Polaris. So she can move an enemy 1 or 2 cost card to this location. This is a good control technique. She's got good power with 5. So on turn 3, she can affect the board, move an enemy's card to a spot that they maybe don't want it to be, and that might give you an advantage. So another utility card, good power. Shang-Chi is used in most decks, I would say, these days. Most decks utilize him because he will destroy an enemy card that has 10 or more power. So he'll do nothing to a card that is weaker than that, but if it has 10 or more power, he will destroy it and take it off the board. That is very powerful, especially if your opponent has taken a couple rounds, built up a power for a card, and it does only pick one though. It doesn't destroy all the cards. I think that was something that it used to do, destroy all the power 10 plus cards, but just one. So that's very useful, especially in a deck like this where we may need some ability to take down the enemy's power. So turn 4, that is what he is used for. Jessica Jones I really like her character in the comics and the TV show, but also she's very powerful in this game because if you drop her down and you do not play a card the next turn in that location, then she gains +5 power. So we want cards in this deck that kind of scale on their own. They can, do what they need to do on their own, and we'll talk more about why in a minute here. But she's great by herself. Sentry is a very interesting card. He's, again, got a major downside. So he's costs only 4, and he's got power 9, which is very powerful. However, you can't play him at the right location. There's 3 locations, so you can't pick. You have to pick either the left or the middle. And it adds a -9 power void to the right location. So he kind of balances himself off. Very thematic with the Sentry character in the comics and in the movie, because he has a major downside. If he uses his powers, then the void comes around and he can counteract what he's doing. So we'll see how we can mitigate that. Again, this deck is all about kind of stuff that we want to mitigate. Blink is very, very helpful. Again, love Blink in the comics too. She was great in the X-Men movie that she was in, Days of Future Past. But not that she had many or any lines, but I always like to see Blink. And she will swap the last card you played with a card that costs more from your deck. So if you drop America Chavez, she's only a 1, and then you drop Blink, this is turn 6, you get 8 points of power in Blink's lane, and then she will swap out America Chavez to something more powerful from the deck. Let's say you didn't have that many powerful cards on the board, or in your hand, they're probably hiding in your deck. So she will pull them out and make sure that we can play them. All right, a couple more here. We've got Red Skull. He's a 5, plays on turn 5, and he's a 14. Very, very powerful card. However, enemy cards have +2 power at that location. So if they have 4 cards at that location, they get +8. So, that only makes him a 5/6, which is pretty weak. But we'll see how we can take care of that. All right, and Infinite. Huge character. He's a 6/20. But if you played a card last turn, you cannot play him. So if you played turns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you cannot play him on turn 6, which is usually when he's only available. So major downside. So what do we got to do? We got to figure that out. And that's where our last card, Nightmare, comes in. So he's going to mitigate a lot of these big negatives that we have for this deck. So Lizard and Sentry and Infinite, major drawbacks, and Red Skull. But what this guy does is on turn 3, he's only got a power 1, but he replaces the text of each card in your hand with the text of a random card of the same cost. So this creates all kinds of chaos. So I've tried this deck a few times. I've laid down Nightmare. He will go through and go through every card in my hand, and generally I'll want to make sure that I have some of these more powerful cards in my hand when he goes off. When he goes off, he will change Sentry. So Sentry's power is no longer create a void, it's something else. One time, this is just earlier today, I used Nightmare and it hit Infinite and it changed Infinite to Dr. Doom. So Dr. Doom, if I can just go by name here and find Dr. Doom, sort through my cards here. Dr. Doom adds a 5-power Doombot to each other location. So rather than having an Infinite that cannot be played on turn 6, it turned him into a turn 6 monster where he was able to lay down, get 20 points in his lane, and put 5 points in the other 2 lanes. It was crazy. So that's the sort of stuff you can do, but it is kind of random, and you don't always pull out Nightmare. That's possible, but we're doing our best here to do some stuff early game with these first 4 cards that can get a little power on the board, create another card that the enemy has with Mirage and give it more power. Power up a little bit with Nico. America Chavez also gives power. And then Lizard just puts down power. So we're creating power early. We got a little bit of control with Polaris. And then we've got some devastation with Shang-Chi if the enemy has a big, big weapon. But we've got power in Jessica Jones. We can play the Sentry. We can play Red Skull. It's harder to play Infinite, but they can be played if we don't pull Nightmare out. So enough yapping from me. Let's get into a couple of matches, and I will show you how this runs, and we will see. So I've been stuck at kind of level 68, so levels go up to 100. If you're low in levels, then you're kind of like playing with the newer players. So I'm up against a little more seasoned players, and things have been a little tougher. I've been bouncing between 72, 73, but just getting back into the game, it's taken a while. All right, so now I know just on turn 1, we got X-23 down. This guy's playing the Destroy deck for sure, and he also has Hulk. So let's see what Nico's going to do this round. Okay, after you play, destroy your next card to draw 2 cards. That's a good one. We will play it here because later she could get to a turn 5 or to a power 5. Oh, nice. Okay, so he puts the Hood there. Hood is negative, so he could eventually turn to a 5 when this location activates. And we got to make sure we're using all our power or Hulk powers up. So, all right, cool. So this is turn 3. Oh, we're kind of in trouble here. So we want to maybe play Nightmare. I do have a couple of cards down. Let's get Mirage. Unfortunately, she's going to get destroyed, and it's not going to turn into the. She's not going to turn into the Hulk, but we'll drop her down anyway. She will power up the next card that we draw. Or I'm sorry, no. Mirage creates a. Yep. There we go. Okay, now he's got 3 Hulks plus that Hulk. All right, I might be kind of screwed here, but let's see. Let's see what we can do. So this is turn 4. We're gonna drop him here. Give some room for power in other areas. So we want to avoid that right area. Okay, he also used Mirage on me. Alright, let's see what power we get. Okay, interesting. So Infinite has taken the power of Eliath. What can we do on turn 5 here? Reveal, +1 power for each of the other cards and play with increased power. We don't have any. So that would just stick at a 14. What can Blink do? If your opponent played a card here this turn +4 power, that would do well. But not as good as Red Skull. And she will take the power, she took the power of Sentry. So we're going to play Red Skull down. Okay, took my Lizard. Kills Polaris, no worries there. Just don't move to the right. Perfect. Okay, we're still in the game. Oh no, we crap, we gotta retreat. Okay, so now he has 15 here. I didn't remember that that was gonna turn to 5, so we retreat. Alright, we'll try again. This was not, the luck was not in our favor in this one. Alright. It's alright, we got by with only -1 cube. So we're still at 68, level 68. Not that that really matters that much. Alright, one more match here. Let's see how this Chaos deck does. It's done some interesting stuff, so we'll see if we can pull off some interesting combos here and at least make this fun to watch. Alright, can't play very much in that left location. It's closed for most of the game, so let's try to get something down there. Middle one is good too. Lizard is good to put here because not many cards can be put in that spot, so we'll do that. Okay, Merlin. Merlin does some spells and things, so we'll see what he pulls off with that. Okay, cards are going to move to the right after turn 4. That triggers after this triggers, though, so whoever's winning will draw those 2 cards. We don't have that much out in terms of this stuff. I'm going to try to move... Can this be moved? No cards can be added here, so we could potentially move Merlin and keep that spot open for Lesnar. Yep, there we go. Alright, Green Goblin's coming over. Clogs up the spot. Okay. Alright, so what do we got here? We are turn 4 and... What does she do? Next card becomes a demon. Okay, so let's do this and then drop Nightmare. So that will be 1, 2, 3, plus 6 is 9 in that location. He might beat me. It's okay. But if he doesn't, then I draw 2 cards. And everything's going to shift to the right. So Lizard's actually going to come to the middle here. This guy's thinking what he's going to do. He's scared of the Papa. Don't be scared of the Papa. Papa's nice. Usually. Should we drop an emote? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what we got. So I'm... Okay. Alright. I'm winning, so draw 2 cards. So Nightmare only hit these 3 cards. You can see him glowing, so... Okay. Alright, still can't play this turn. We can play next turn in this location. We are winning right and middle right now. Let's see what this guy does. At the end of the game, discard a card from your hand to gain power. That is the ability from Dracula, so... What about Blink? Transform your other characters here into random ones that cost 1 more. Interesting. So... Add an incantation, so that's actually... interesting. Let's try this. Let's try this. I don't want to take up too much time. Fun. Clogged up a space for my guy over here. Okay. Pulls a card off the board. Polymorphs Dracula into Dracula. Okay. Alright, so this turn 6, this is where we probably need to, because it's 7 with Limbo, so we need to make a decision. We are going to try to discard a card. Okay, let's play Jessica Jones here. And then we will play Mirage here as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pull out a card, see what we get from him with +2 power. And then we can't play left next turn because we want Jessica Jones to scale, so we'll be playing middle, and we'll see what we get. If the only card left in my hand is Infinite, then Sentry could pick him up. Perfect. Okay, can't play left anyway because he's laid down Negasonic, and that will kill the card that I play, so don't want to play left. But we got a lot of cards here. Transform your lowest power character. Well, let's see. Maybe we can make this work. So we've got discard a card from your hand to gain its power. So we'll play that. He's already a 9. Let's play America Chavez and the Polymorph, because the Polymorph will pick up a more powerful card. We've got a 1 in 2 chance of getting a pretty high card for Sentry to morph into. Let's see. I didn't snap, though. I'm not super confident. Oh, and the deck's empty. Oh, turns to Merlin. Okay, well. Red Guardian turned off Merlin. Okay. Nothing there. Thunderbolt Ross. Okay. Are we good? Yep. Picked up Red Skull. Nice. Awesome. That should have snapped. Be more confident in myself. I've gotten burned a few too many times. Nice game, Guz. Oh, can't click on the emote. Oh well. Alright, next match. See if we can pull off our Nightmare a little earlier. There, see? His first card pulled, so we will have him. Alright, we got Boromir. We want to play a card that we don't care about there, so we can start playing in that spot. So let's play Nico there. Oh, it'll double the power. So let's, yeah, let's hit Mirage here. Yeah, we want to let Nico double herself. So we'll pull a card and Mirage will die, but that's okay. This lane will be clear after that and we can play there. Okay. Psylocke adds more energy to him. Cool. We got on spot number 3. Okay, so it's turn 3. Rock will go to the losing player's side. I don't love that. I want Infinite down before I play Nightmare. So let's play Magic. That'll add another turn, and we'll go to turn 7 instead of having just 6 turns, and we'll go from there. It's probably going to play Magic left. Nope. Okay. That was very useless. But it did clear the left lane for him. Alright, so now we got more time. Let's pull some cards. Let's clear some of this lower stuff out. Okay, now we got Infinite. So this is turn 4. We're going to use Jessica Jones, and we're going to go middle with her. Don't have the ability to play Nico right now. Not enough energy, but we'll see. Okay. Wasted Wolfsbane. She doesn't scale well until she's got more friends there. Ooh, okay. +2 power to the next card played. So we're at 5. If we play Blink, it'll replace Jessica Jones. We don't want that. We don't want to play Sentry right now. So let's play Nightmare. And also Nico. And she will scale the next card that I play, because that's the spell that she's got going on right now. So Nightmare is going to hit all these guys. We're going to get a good, hopefully, result with the most powerful ones. Let's see. Okay, so Sentry just turned to Jessica Jones. I didn't see Infinite. Okay, turn 6. If your opponent has unspent energy, +3 power. So he stole Red Hulk's ability. Very good. So this is turn 6. I don't know. Do I want to tip my hand right now? Your total power's doubled here. She picked up Iron Man. So we could play her middle. That would double the power in the middle, and that's for just 5. And then we could play America Chavez. Also adds... Well, she can't play middle. Play left. Counteract, double Dinosaur. I suppose I should have played right. Let's undo. Okay. Undo. Okay. So, oh, that's right. She's going to scale. So we're going to double middle, and then we're going to play her right. Okay, there we go. I do like that they added the undo. Yeah, see, he's still playing left.
Iron Man.
Why would you bother? He's winning by a lot with double Dinosaur. Yeah, okay.
Iron Man.
So he could be playing. So I've got 40 in middle. He could be playing Onslaught here, but that would only affect this one. So he's probably going to play Living Tribunal, which is going to take his energy and move it to all 3 lanes. But I will kill on the right, and if he didn't use any of his power, then it's +3. So we'll see.
Hello! Can you understand me?
Yeah, okay. Mystique absorbing his power too. And Living Tribunal.
Iron Man.
No, Sunspot. That was a very strange play. Okay, so you're super heavy on the left. That's not how you win Marvel Snap.
Victory!
Nice job. Okay. A few more matches here. So I just got to answer some adoring fans here. Okay. Well, sounds like we're gonna be playing Destiny tonight. Good deal. Okay, let's get a couple more rounds of Snap in before we round this out. See if we can get some viewers. I'm gonna send some friends my Twitch information, so see if they will join up. So we'll see. If we could say hi to a couple people, that'd be cool. All right, nice. Okay, let's get another match or two, and then maybe we'll try a different meta, try a different deck that I've been working on. But this is a fun one. This is very interesting. So we have one pretty good one so far, where our desired effect happened. Okay, destroy to draw 2 cards. That'll set up Mirage for our next one. Add the destroyer to the winning side. Okay, we'll play here, and then none of our cards get destroyed if the destroyer hits us. The destroyer hits the other areas. Oh, okay, we got super confident man here. Okay.
Opponent snapped.
Okay. Alright, Mr. Confident Man. Okay. Just running a discard deck. If he's gonna pull off something crazy, I don't have a lot of so he's at 2. I don't have a lot of cards that do much control, so if he's trying to pull something off, we can pull Lockjaw over here. Well, that actually, now Lockjaw, that doesn't matter because he is an activate card. Used to be you just play him. Kill Jubilee, kill Scar, okay, gives him energy, and swaps
Minions to me.
Okay, nice combo, very good. Oh, great. Good for you, I guess. Okay. All right, let's Shang him. So that'll help us out. To your turn 4. He's not going to be happy about that. He's going to Gambit me. Don't care, don't have much power down yet. Bye-bye.
Power must be controlled.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay. Turn 5. I don't know. This could be tricky. I can only play Nightmare. I don't have enough power to do anything else. Well, let's try it. Maybe we can do Infinite and win this guy, but we'll try. This is big risk reward. Oh no! On reveal, don't. Okay, there's no on reveal. Interesting. Okay. I'm kind of screwed. So I can do Blink, right? She might replace Nightmare with something interesting. And then heavy up a little bit on the left. At least matching him. I don't know, we'll see. But I've already got Sentry and Infinite out, so I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, now he's emoting, so screw this guy.
Escaped.
Alright, let's try again. Always got to be willing to try again. Matches are only about 3 minutes in this game, so... try again. You lose. It's just about losing a couple more than you... Or winning a couple more than you lose, I should say. Deadpool with the Deadpool avatar. That's very, very unique. Okay, let's banish. Okay, banish the top card of his deck. Let's do it. And what was her ability? Play a demon? No, let's not do that. Let's get Lizard down. Bye, Shuri. Okay. I After you play your next card, give it +2 power. Let's, we're gonna wait on Nightmare. We don't have that many turns left. Well, we do have Infinite and Red Skull out, so let's get him on the board. He'll go middle. Okay, Khonshu. And Red Skull turned into Namora. +5 power to each of your cards alone at another location. So give power to Ninja, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Revive one of your discarded or destroyed cards here. I don't think I have any. Nope. So let's get Jessica Jones here, and then we have to play left on turn 5, so we'll do that. Not enough power to do anything. Not enough energy to do anything else. He's got Nico and Nova. Okay. We can destroy that card. Ooh. Do not like that location. Dream Dimension sucks. Just always makes everything more expensive. Got 5. Oh, they retreated. Jeez. Okay.
Victory!
No options for them. But a measly 1 cube. Okay, again. Okay, after you play a 3 or 4 cost card, move it here. So, gotta be aware of that. Always interesting stuff that this game throws at you with the locations. Okay, we're playing a destroy deck, which is 99% of all decks in this game are destroy decks. Let's add Mirage here. She'll get some power if we do that later on after turn 4. Come on. Not playing turn 2, okay. Alright, should we play Magic? Well, he's probably going to try to destroy Deadpool this turn, so I don't know if I can do anything with that. I do go first, I'm glowing. So I could maybe pull him to the middle and screw up his turn, but I don't know, it's going to give him power later. So let's see. He's probably going to put down Carnage there, try to eat him up, but let's move him out of the way. Oh, magic, okay. Interesting. Oh, then we don't have to play her. Okay. Alright, so... let's see, should we hit Sentry? I mean, that will put Void to the right, but we've got power elsewhere, so let's do it. And that'll use up all our energy for this turn. So we'll just avoid the right. Can't always mitigate that if we don't have Nightmare. Danger do? Destroy an enemy card here with less power. Okay, well, that's after activate, so I don't have... well, I do. I have Mirage. Don't know that I can help that. Let's do Nightmare, but can we do... okay, we'll do Nightmare, and then we'll do America Chavez as well. So let's put her here, and then Danger might kill her instead of Mirage. Let's try that. If they activated him this turn. Her, whatever. Oh no! I put Nightmare in the wrong spot. Should not have done that. Oh! That's random. Okay.
You are mine.
Well, shit.
What a game!
Okay. Yeah, we screwed ourselves with that one. However, we've got Shang, so we can add him here and take care of Venom. He does go first, though, so if he is using Arnim Zola to copy him to the other locations, then we're going to miss him because we go second. Let's see what he does. Is he going to try to split him? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he didn't pull Arnim Zola. Maybe he doesn't have Arnim Zola. We'll see. He's thinking about it. He's thinking a little too hard. Come on, buddy. Let's go, Max. Oh, death. Okay. No reason to put him there.
Power must be controlled.
No clue why he did that. Okay. What do we got? Red Skull, huh? Yep, Red Skull. Again, major negative. He will boost the bad guys, but we got 18 running middle. If he plays Null, that could be very high power. We'll see. Yo, yo. How's it going, Carry On? Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, Nimrod. Oh, yeah. He wasn't able to get off what he wanted to get off.
Victory!
Alright. Let's try this again. We'll see if we can get Nightmare off this time. Pull him earlier in the round. And earlier in the game. And see if we can get him down on turn 3 or earlier. Just hanging. Love it. Love a chill night. Okay, destroy cards there. +2 to the next card's power. So we'll play middle. This is a dangerous location for destroy decks. This guy obviously plays a lot. He's got a very specialized Sunspot card. Very cool card. Let's give him a little love. Alright, Lizard. It'll be an 8 Lizard. What's nice about Sunspot is if you don't play, if you have extra energy, then he will scale. Always nice. This is a pretty hostile couple locations here. Well, we don't want to play Sentry middle, because then we're going to end up really low on the right. This is tough. I go first, so I wouldn't, even if he laid down a heavy card, I wouldn't be able to fight against him. Alright, let's just do it. We'll see if we can deal with the Void. He's really letting Sunspot scale over here. Okay, let's hit it. We're gonna hit Night. We've only got one turn left, man. We could play Blink. She's gonna affect Sentry though. You know what? The hell with it. Let's just do it. Let's hit Nightmare. I can get something crazy to happen. She-Hulk? Okay. Well, not super helpful. Horde +2, then gain power equal to your zombie horde. We could try that. Honestly, I have no clue what the hell that means. Cost less for each unspent energy. That'll be 20, but easily if he puts a power 8 there, he'll beat me.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, I think we're not gonna win this one. Well, you know what? Let's try. If it's worth the cubes, right? We can spare 4 cubes. Let's play Blink and see what happens when we have our zombie horde pop out. Might do something interesting.
Such is my judgment.
Ah, see? Sharing power on all locations. Good play. No. Crap. Well, that didn't quite work. Even if it had gone to the left with him playing Living Tribunal. Yeah, tough one. Alright. Kicking ass? Not really. Defeated a couple times. We're trying to kind of a crazy deck today. So this is causing some chaos. I've had some good luck with it because you can hit Infinite and some of those others with Nightmare, and he changes what they do. He just replaces their text, so you can play. I was talking earlier on the stream that we ooh, Spider Ham, love him. Place one of his cards with a pig. What does Cobra do? Destroy an enemy card, created card here. Okay. So interesting. He's locked out of left now. 10 points though. So I used Nightmare and it hit Infinite and it changed him into Doctor Doom, which meant Doctor Doom was a 6/20 and still created Doom bots on the board. So he's not a 1-cost card, but we'll play him middle. Mean. Playing Scorpion, reducing my power. Alright, let's banish one of his cards. Should we use Nightmare now? Why don't we save him for later? Let's play into left, because he can't play left at all. Well, let's banish a card. Let's do that. Let's banish one of his cards. 5-0. Okay, ongoing here. Your other cards have -2 power. Okay, and she can do that. This is turn 4. So we have no cards here. Typhoid Mary works great. Or we could play Nightmare now and affect all these cards and have Nico with +2. So let's do that. Play him here, and then Nico will give the next card +2, and then we got plenty of space to play. Okay. Okay, so Infinite can only play left now. Interesting. Nothing can stop you from playing cards anywhere. If you play your next card at this location, double its power. Fantastic. Let's hit her. But it wants us to play at that location. So we have 5. We could double America Chavez. That's really cheesy. Not going to help us. We've only got 1 turn left, so this Typhoid Mary ability isn't really going to help. But she is 12, and she'll scale to more. So we're winning middle, so let's play middle. And drop America Chavez in there as well. Try to heavy up middle.
Wakanda forever!
Yeah, alright, fine. Good. And then we'll hit... Ooh. Oh, that's right, he wasn't affected. So this guy will drop. He can't actually play there, so it's going to be tough for him to win this one. We'll see. Might drop something. Yeah, he's going to
Cut off one
scale.
head, 2 more shall take its place.
Wakanda forever!
Yeah, it's the
Hello! So happy!
classic right there. Nice. Pretty cheesy, but classic move. I should have thought about that. Alright. One more here. Then we'll jump into a different meta. We'll try a different deck. 1 or 2 fun ones. Energy. Okay. Still can't play anything. Turn 1. Neither could he. Wait. Yeah, you gotta get used to missing turn 1 and 2 sometimes. Alright, we could pull a raptor over to the right. That might be kind of fun. We do have a couple powerful cards out here. Let's see. Cause some chaos. Okay, so we got another turn to play with. Good. Raptor's over here. And if he plays again, he loses that benefit. Alright, 3. What's she got for her power? Become a demon. Alright, let's do it. We're going to play left and left. Some space for our other cards. So he's going to fire off. Blink became Stature. Sentry became Morgan Le Fay. Turn all your discarded and destroyed cards. And what does Red Skull do? Location to the right has +7 power. Claw. I love it. Awesome. Claw is a great card by himself. That means I don't need to play here, and I can still scale the power. So let's do that, I guess, for this turn. Give your cards here +1 power and move them to the right. Don't care about that at all. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't have any discarded or destroyed. And blink. Okay, that just costs 1. So we'll use this. Great play. We could just skip this turn and play Infinite next turn. Yeah. Let's do it. And if he discards anything, then I could also play Blink. So let's snap and just go to turn next turn. It's probably going to leave. It's possible. Nope. Okay.
Hello! Hello!
Okay, here's what we got. So he's got to beat me middle. I don't have another play besides Infinite, though. So we're half and half, about 50%. Oh, we're still winning. Oh, we're still winning right. Ha. Okay, we'll see. Let's see what we can do.
Hello! Can you understand me?
Gotcha. Nice. Won all 3 locations.
Knowledge
Love to see
is
it.
power.
Oh, nope. Not with... Oh, he also used Nightmare. How did I miss that? He also used Nightmare. I was not paying attention. So they turned into Spectrum, but still didn't beat us. Alright, let's do one more. Ultra Chaos. Let's try to get Nightmare down early again. Let's see. Alright, we already got turn 7. We like a longer game with this deck. I want to get all my cards out and then transform them. Okay, we'll go Mirage middle. Place that card's location. We don't necessarily want to do that. Let's get another card with Mirage here. Nice. Excellent. Alright, making the cards cheaper. After you play your next card, double this card's power. Fantastic. So let's... Ooh, we got a lot of choices here. Oh, not maybe not a lot of choices, but let's do Jessica Jones left. Then we'll save Jubilee for next turn. Okay, what's Jubilee pulling out? Ironheart. Okay, doesn't do much at this stage of the game. We do want to be winning middle, though, because that's going to give us more power. Destroy it to draw 2 cards. Okay, so we're going to wait on that one. Sentry is a 3. We still haven't pulled Nightmare. Oh, man. Okay. So, 4. Let's... Okay, let's do this. We're going to heavy up middle. And then we'll destroy Jubilee to draw more cards. How about that? Mr. Negative deck. Oh, so that's why he's got Ironheart. Okay, what is a cost 1 or 2? He's a cost 2, so we could move him over to the left and lock him out. That will kill Polaris, though. So let's do this. We'll do Jubilee here, and then Polaris here. See if we can pull Adam Warlock to the left. Well, that was not great. Okay, we did pull Nightmare finally. Alright, got him to the left. Locks him out of the left lane.
I am Iron Man.
Not sure what Iron Man's going to do for you here, buddy. Alright, turn 6. We do have Shang-Chi if something big pops up on the right here. Who would pull... Yeah, Blink is going to change out Polaris. But we've got our high-cost cards out here already, so I don't think that would really help. Let's see, this guy has a lot of cards, so I don't want to really use Red Skull. And we're already covering middle. This is tough. Tough choice. Well, if we put down Red Skull and we use Shang-Chi next turn, then... Or we always have an option of doing Blink. Alright, let's add her here and go from there. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I have no cards left in my deck.
I am Iron Man.
Not sure what we're going for here. I go first, so that is going to be useless. We can play Blink. Shoot, I'm not sure what he's up to here. I'll be honest. Oh, Blink will affect American Chavez. That doesn't necessarily help us. We have nothing left in our deck. 0. Deck 0, hand 4. Alright, well, let's put some power down. I don't know. Not sure what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, what the hell? What the hell does Gore even do? See, this is... I haven't been playing for a while. I don't even understand what we're doing here. +2 power for each unrevealed card in play. How did he get Infinite down? Morph. Oh, he morphed. Shoot. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Destroy that noob? Ah, I tried. Alright, let's switch metas here. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's get into... I did just update my Dracula deck recently. My Thunderbolts deck is kind of fun. This will be fun. Or we could try Annihilus. Let's do one of each, and then I'm gonna hang up on our stream here so we can do some other gaming because it is a little after 9 already. Okay, Thunderbolts is kind of fun. We can do stuff to mess with their cards a little bit. Pull them over to our side. Send them over to their side. A little bit more control of cards than we've been playing with. So Quinjet makes created cards cost 1 less, so anything that I create doesn't affect something that Cable will pull over, because Cable will kidnap one of their cards. Taco truck. Love it. Just gives a +2 to another card. Alright, let's Cable middle and Chimichanga. We'll get Baron Zemo next turn. See what he can grab from them. Oh, nice. Pulled White Tiger. Okay. Okay, let's Zemo the right. You can see I did some effects on some of these cards, got them kind of prettied up. Ooh, we stole Echo. Okay, not much power though. Echo will disable an ongoing card. Alright, turn 4. Let's make sure. Let's just grab these people up. How about that? And then they won't get destroyed. Or, yeah, I don't have anything with a lot more power here that could help me. So let's do Beast. Fine, pull him up. Then, super fun. Oh. Boom, dead.
Opponent snapped.
Now we can play Zemo and steal another one of their cards. And let's do also White Queen. Let's copy one of his cards too. Alright, Baron. Arnim Zola,
Out of
nice.
one head,
Oh my
two
god.
more shall take its place.
Fun stuff. Oh, his deck's empty. Oh, good stuff. Love it.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, I stole his cards. Shoot. Well, let's mess with him a little more. He just played Black Panther. We're gonna take Arrow and move him to the left because it's my turn first. Now what are you gonna do? Now what are you gonna do, my friend? Oh, he's gone. Yep.
Victory.
Oh, that was good. Always gotta love it. Instituting a little chaos here. All right, let's do one more with Thunderbolts. Ah, fun stuff. Yep. Carrie on says, I love me some chaos. That is true. I've known Carrie for a long time. He does indeed love chaos. Okay. Intriguing to play middle. Add a random 6 cost card to your hand. Give it -2 cost and -2 power. Let's do that. Although I do like stealing cards. Well, Titania is interesting. She swaps sides every time someone plays a card there. So you gotta be careful with that one. Ooh. Goliath is very powerful. Let's go. Okay. Can't play ones to the left. If I play here, then she's gonna jump across. That's fine. I don't really care. He's playing too, so she'll jump back. Oh, we got Nightmare. Interesting. Drax, okay. Alright, Devil Dinosaur. So we go first. We could move Drax over to the right with Arrow. Get him out of that lane. That doesn't help us overly much. If we play Goliath right now, and he plays right, and I play right, it will destroy, or it will remove text. That's right, not destroy anymore. That was before. And it is power 6, so let's try it. Who knows? He's probably going to play left. Nope, he played middle. Damn. Okay.
Squad's still a little light.
Nah, no worries. Okay, turn 5. What do we got? Okay, not doing great. Could use Nightmare, but I feel like that would be a little weird. We could use Beast and pull up Cable and Goliath, and then that would allow us to play them again next turn. Or play Goliath at least next turn. I don't know. I don't love this. Yeah. Okay, we're not winning this one. Quit. Could play leader for a little fun. That copies their play. But I don't have a good way to win. I'm losing both of the left and the middle. So let's get out. And nobody snaps, so only -1 cube.
Escaped.
Alright, last one with this meta. Let's try it again. We had one fun one. Some chaos. Let's try one more. Thanks for watching, friends. Okay. Got the hood out in turn 1. Good. Vibranium. Don't really want that in my deck. No need for it. Just clogs up. Got some cards that do some good chaos, so we want those cards available. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. No cards revealed this turn.
Opponent snapped.
Let's get Cable down. Steal his card. That'll happen next turn though, because nothing gets revealed right now. Ongoing effects are doubled. That is a prime target for Devil Dinosaur. Let's do it. Okay, let's get Demon down. Devil Dinosaur will be on our turn 5 on the right. Yeah, that's great. I really hate Cyclops, so that's good that we stole him. I do not have that card, so 2, and we don't have a 3. This is turn 4, so let's use Cyclops. Doopy-doo. You think he's gonna play right? Let's play right. Cyclops really is a pain in the ass. He will, if you have unspent energy, afflict 2 enemy cards here with -1 power. We actually do have unspent energy. So if he plays again here, which he does, shocker, and we'll hit them. Boom. Okay, turn 5. What do we got? Oh, shoot. See? Now I forgot. We were going to play Devil's Dinosaur, right. So let's do it anyway, and then we'll get some power down on the other side. Let's play Valentina actually. Let's get another card, and we'll play Beast first. He won't pull up any cards. We'll leave some power down there, and then we'll get a good card.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah, see, we've gotten hurt anyway. And Cyclops is not going to go off this turn, so that doesn't help us. Okay. Alright. Any other options? Turn 6. Don't have a 2. I have a 3 and a 3. I only have 1 3. Shoot. No, I have 2 3s. But White Queen's not really going to help us here. And I'm at -4 in the middle. He could easily meet me on the left. We could play leader. That'd be kind of fun. That would use, so Cyclops would not go off if I play leader. Ooh, let's play arrow. So he goes first. Let's pull his card over to the left where I have some more power. And that will give me 1 that'll affect these cards. I don't know. It's a Hail Mary. I don't have time to do the math. Okay, we pull She-Hulk over.
Who will the winds
Okay,
bring?
good. She's 11. No, not enough. Yep. I didn't math it. Gotta do the math. Gotta be quick on the math. Alright. Switching the metal one more time. Last one here. Let's pick a good one. Nihilus is always fun. Doopy-doo. What we got in our control deck? I actually forgot. Yeah, this is lane control. Not super excited about that. Silver Surfer is fun. This one can scale really nicely. Kind of some unexpected small cards. Dracula is a really... This is a real... I love this discard deck. It's a great discard deck. Let's try Dracula. Let's hit Dracula at least once. And we'll finish up our stream. Yeah, we want to stay away from the rocks. Oh, on reveal happens twice here. Great target for Gambit. I may actually... No, we'll play Wolverine. We'll go ahead and play Wolverine. We're going to leave some space middle, though. Oh my gosh. Well, he doesn't have any cards down anyway, so... Okay. Turn 4. Oh, well... We're not a destroy deck anyway, so he goes first. If he plays here, I could destroy 2 of his cards, including Falcon. Maybe I just wait till the next turn though. This is compelling. I'm gonna wait. Let's wait. We're not even gonna play. Collector down. Okay. All right. Let's get something else down too. So Blade. Discard the rightmost. That'll hit Hela. We don't want that. Let's do Gambit. Well, we do have Ghost Rider, so we could always pull out Hela later. Let's see here. No, let's just leave it. Let's see what Gambit can do here. So Gambit's going to destroy one of discard one of my cards and then destroy one of his. But we don't want it to hit Cable. Which it probably will, because Cable can't be destroyed. Let's see. We'll hit Blade. Yeah, okay. Damn it.
I am reborn.
2 for 2? Come on. I wish I could re-trigger him. Okay. Alright, so, we're gonna do Dracula, right? We don't have a lot of time here. We're running out. You are super heavy. Okay, so we got Hela. She will pull Blade, which will destroy another card, which we don't really care about. So we could do Proxima Midnight and Morbius. That would give us healthy middle. But we have nothing else to really do here. Dracula's going to pick up one of these higher cards, though. Hopefully not Hela. Let's just see. It's a pretty weak showing. Oh my gosh. He's just scaling Devil Dinosaur and Collector, and they're both on the left. No help from you. Alright, who's Dracula going to pick up? Hela. Okay. Okay.
Victory.
Nice one. Kind of a noob. Hopefully the next one's a little more challenging. How dare you? Add a copy to your hand if you play. It's Morbin time. In order for Morbius to actually work, we gotta
This just in.
cards though. Baron Mordo is pretty dumb. Top card of your opponent's deck costs 6 until turn 6. Don't care. Alright, let's get some cards out. So let's hit Corvus Glaive. spread some power around to the right. Okay. We can get Dracula down. Oh, we can play Morbius left. His ongoings will be very helpful there. Let's put him there too. I don't really care much about him. But that will double his power, which every time you... He gets +2 power for every time you discard a card. Yeah, that doesn't affect Dracula at all. Dracula does not care. Discard the card that costs the least from your hand. That will discard Drac. We don't want that. So we're going to play him middle. Oh, she's 6. Yeah, she was affected by Baron Mordo.
Hey man, I'm cool.
Alright, what do we want to do here? So we could get 2 Draculas down, and we could get Colleen, who will discard Wolverine and pop him to the board. This is a good play. I like this plan.
Wind, aid my hand.
Am I just playing noobs now? What's going on?
Enough said, bub.
Love it. Boom. Nice. That was a very, very weak showing. What the hell? What the hell was that person even playing? That's probably a bot. Alright, last game of the stream. Let's do it. Let's pick a different meta, though. Let's get a little crazy. Annihilus. Let's take Annihilus. This is another fun one where you've got a lot of cards that create negatives, and then you shove them over to the enemy side, to the other side. And we got Annihilus first draw. Nice. All right, we're gonna cause some more chaos here.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, cocky, Infinity Master. Nice. Cards one less. Should we get Merlin down? There's not enough cards to do much else for me. We could drop him middle. Luke Cage, your cards can't have their power reduced, so if there's anything that causes power to be reduced, we can't have that. Perfect. So if he's playing a deck with the, can't recall the name. We got 3. Okay, I'm gonna have to play him middle because any cards that cost 3 can't be played there. And we'll get Void over here to the right. We will shove him across in a little bit here. You know what? Let's snap. It's our last game. Let's be a little risky. I've got a lot of cubes to wager. So we can play Hazmat. We've got Luke Cage down. We can play Hazmat, which reduces all other cards are -1. It won't affect my cards because we've got Luke Cage down. Yeah, and Cyclops can shoot us all he wants. It's not going to affect us. So we're actually uniquely positioned to fight this deck. Alright, should we claw Merlin? We could send Void across now if we want to, if we have nothing else that we want to do and we don't want to play Annihilus. So we're already at turn 4. We could play Merlin, get something down for Merlin. Let's get Hazmat. I want to do Hazmat. And let's do Viper and then Hazmat, and we'll do Merlin later. So we're gonna hit him with a little bit of a double whammy here. but you don't want that void. Ah, that hurts, don't it? Saline, again, she is going to, and she costs 0 now. She can play left. She is going to reduce the power of a card in my hand and the other person's hand, but it won't affect me. So good for me. And let's get Claw down. And Merlin. I'll add an incantation. You're in a good spot. We'll see what he does. He could use Enchantress and shut down Luke Cage. That's possible, but I don't think this deck has that. Got some good ongoing cards here. Yeah, Abomination. Don't think we want to do this one. Replace this location with a new one and give Merlin power. Okay. And we're gonna go left. Yeah, we're gonna go left. He's probably gonna leave if he doesn't have a good play here. Let's get some power to the left. Oh, that'll affect Ninja. Nice. Extra +2.
It's
Ah, you're screwed.
time.
Sorry, bud. Nice job.
Victory.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit. That's right, Dex. Nice, nice, nice. All right, thanks for joining us tonight. We're back up to 70. It's kind of where I started. Thanks for joining us tonight. That was some fun chaos in Marvel Snap. We will see you again soon. Have a great night, everybody.